My beloved child, if you believe this, like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you believe in God, type, "I really love you, God." And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. God bless you, my child. Type Amen. My beloved child, listen closely to the words I am about to share with you. These are not words of mere comfort, but of truth that echoes through eternity. I know your thoughts, your heart, and the things that weigh on your mind. There is a moment approaching, one that has been written long before you were formed. Tonight is not like any other night. What is about to unfold has been planned with purpose and precision. I see you questioning, wondering what this moment means, how it will affect you, and if you are prepared for what lies ahead. Rest assured, there is nothing that escapes my sight. Every detail has been arranged to fulfill my perfect will, and you, my dear child, have a part in this that is far greater than you understand right now. Your prayers have not gone unheard. They rise to me like sweet incense, and I treasure each one, knowing the depth of your sincerity and the hope that fills your soul. You have asked me for many things, and I have seen your patience, your endurance. You have waited, sometimes with tears, sometimes with joy. And now, child, it is time. The moment you've been waiting for, the answer you seek. It will come tonight. But know this, the fulfillment of my promises is not merely about the things you desire. It is about the transformation that takes place within you as you trust in me. Your faith has brought you to this point, and it is your faith that will carry you through what is to come. The journey you have walked up until now has been necessary, shaping you, molding you, preparing you for what is about to happen. Do not think that a single step was in vain. Every hardship, every trial, every triumph has been part of the plan I have for you. Your story is not like anyone else's, because you are unique to me, beloved. There is no other like you, and therefore, the path I've laid for you is special, designed specifically for you. Tonight, the heavens are aligned with what I am about to do. You may not see it with your physical eyes, but in the spiritual realm, much is shifting. My angels are moving, and my hand is working behind the scenes. I do not delay without reason, and when I move, it is swift and sure. Prepare your heart, for what comes next is beyond what you have imagined. There are moments in your life where everything changes in the blink of an eye, and this is one of those moments. You may have expected something small, a whisper, a subtle answer, but I tell you, what I'm about to do will exceed every expectation. You've trusted me in the quiet moments, in the stillness, and now you will see the manifestation of that trust. But I must ask you something, beloved. As you receive what is coming, will you remain steadfast? Will your heart stay true to me, even in the abundance, even when the blessing is more than you asked for? The gifts I'm about to give are not just for you. They are for those around you, for the world that I love so deeply. I am making you a vessel, not just of my provision, but of my glory. Do not fear what is to come, for my presence will be with you. The road may not always be easy, even after tonight, but you will never walk it alone. I will guide you every step, just as I have guided you until now. Trust in my timing, trust in my wisdom, and trust in the love I have for you. Look around, child. Do you see how far you have come? There were days when you doubted you would make it to this point, but here you are, standing in a moment of divine appointment. There is no mistake in where you are right now. Every decision, every detour has brought you here, and now you stand on the edge of something new, something beautiful. I want you to prepare yourself, not just physically, but spiritually and mentally. Open your heart wide, for I am about to fill it with more than you can hold. You may wonder how you will carry it all, but I will give you the strength. When I pour out blessings, I also provide the capacity to receive them fully. Tonight is the night, but it is not the end. This is just the beginning of a new chapter, a new season. There is so much more I want to show you, to teach you. You have only scratched the surface of what I have in store. The plans I have for you are vast, far-reaching, and they will touch many lives. You are not just being blessed for your sake. You are being equipped to be a blessing to others. There are people waiting on the other side of your obedience, waiting for the love and light you will carry after tonight. They do not even know it yet, but their lives will be changed because of what I am about to do in you. Keep your eyes on me. Do not be distracted by the noise of the world or the opinions of others. There will be those who do not understand what I am doing in your life, and that is okay. You do not need to explain or justify my works. What I do in you is between you and me, and in time, it will become clear to those around you. There is no need to strive or to force anything to happen. Simply be still and watch how I move. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and my grace is sufficient for you in every moment. I will carry you as I always have. Let go of any lingering doubts, child. Let go of the fears that have kept you from fully embracing what I have for you. This is a time of release, a time of freedom. Chains are breaking, and new doors are opening. Do you not perceive it? Can you not feel the shift in the atmosphere? Tonight is sacred. It is holy. It is a moment set apart from the ordinary, and you have been chosen to be part of it. This is a night of fulfillment, of promises coming to pass. You may have waited long, but I tell you, it was worth the wait. What is coming is so much greater than what you could have received if it had come sooner. I know the desires of your heart, child. I know what you long for, and I have not forgotten. Those deep, unspoken wishes, the dreams you've held close, they are known to me. And now, they are about to unfold. It will not happen all at once, but you will see the first fruits tonight. This is the beginning, and what a glorious beginning it is. As the night unfolds, I want you to remain in a posture of gratitude. Do not be anxious or worried. Instead, let thanksgiving rise up within you. Praise me, not just for what I am about to do, but for who I am. For I am your Lord, your Savior, your constant companion. You've been chosen for this moment, not because of anything you've done, but because of my love for you. I've seen every tear, heard every prayer, and walked alongside you in every valley. And now, I'm bringing you to a place of greater understanding and deeper peace. Your heart, though troubled by uncertainties, has remained faithful, and now you will witness the fruit of that faith. The path ahead may still have challenges, but I am preparing you for those too. You see, tonight is about more than just one breakthrough. It's about equipping you for a lifetime of victories, of overcoming, of walking in the fullness of what I've always intended for you. Every battle you've faced was not in vain. I've been working behind the scenes, crafting something magnificent out of every difficulty. I know there have been times you felt alone, when the darkness seemed too thick and the silence too deep. But child, even in those moments I was there. I was the one holding you up when you thought you couldn't take another step. I was the voice whispering in your spirit, reminding you to keep going, to trust me, to hold on. You may not have seen me, but I was always with you. Now, the veil is lifting, and you will see with new eyes. The scales of doubt, fear, and uncertainty are falling away. You will perceive things in ways you never could before. I am giving you clarity, vision, and insight that will guide you in the days ahead. What was once hidden will be revealed, and what seemed confusing will become clear. Do not be overwhelmed by the magnitude of what I am doing. You do not need to understand it all right now. Trust that I am orchestrating everything for your good and my glory. As you walk in obedience, the pieces will fall into place one by one, and the full picture will emerge in time. you've been prepared for such a time as this. Though you may not feel ready, know that I have already equipped you with everything you need. You have been trained through the trials you've endured, and now you stand at the threshold of a new chapter, one where my power and love will flow through you in ways you never thought possible. There are doors opening tonight that no one can shut. There are opportunities coming your way that you could never have orchestrated on your own. My hand is upon you, guiding you, and making a way where there seemed to be no way. I am aligning circumstances and people in your favor, and all that I've promised is coming to pass. Remember, child, the things of this world may shift and change, but I remain the same. My love for you is constant, unwavering, and eternal. When everything around you feels uncertain, anchor yourself in me. I am the solid rock upon which you can stand, and I will never let you fall. Do not be surprised by the new things that begin to emerge in your life. Some changes may seem sudden, but they have been in the works for a long time. I have been preparing the ground, planting seeds that are now ready to sprout. Be expectant, but also be patient. For even though the shift is happening tonight, the fullness of what I have for you will unfold in my perfect timing. This is not just about what you will receive, child, but also about who you will become. The transformation I am doing in your heart is just as important as the blessings I am bringing into your life. I am shaping you into a reflection of my own heart, teaching you to love as I love, to forgive as I forgive, to walk in peace even when the storm rages around you. There is a depth of intimacy I am calling you into, a closeness that you have not yet experienced. I am drawing you nearer, inviting you to know me more deeply. In this place of communion, you will find rest for your soul, strength for the journey, and wisdom for the decisions ahead. Do not rush past this moment. Linger in my presence, and let me fill you with all that you need. You are my beloved, and nothing can change that. No mistake, no failure, no circumstance can separate you from my love. You are safe in my hands, and I will never let you go. Even when you feel unworthy, even when you think you've fallen short, I am still here, loving you, calling you, drawing you closer. There is a harvest coming, child, one that you have not yet seen but have been preparing for. Your faithfulness in the small things, your obedience in the quiet moments, has not gone unnoticed. I have been keeping a record of every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every time you chose to trust me instead of giving in to fear. Now, that faithfulness is about to be rewarded. What you sow in faith, you will reap in abundance. The seeds you've planted may have seemed insignificant at the time, but I am the one who brings the increase. Tonight marks the beginning of a season of harvest. Be ready to gather what I have grown. You will not labor in vain, for I am the Lord of the harvest, and I am bringing the fruit to you. In this season, I am also calling you to share what I give you. The blessings that are coming your way are not just for you. They are meant to be shared with others. I have called you to be a light, a beacon of hope, and a reflection of my love in the world. As I pour into you, you will pour into others. This is how my kingdom works. Blessing flows from one to another, multiplying and growing as it spreads. Do not be afraid to step out in faith even when the road seems unclear. I will guide you one step at a time. You do not need to know every detail of the journey. Just trust that I am leading you, and that I will provide what you need along the way. I will give you the words to speak, the wisdom to act, and the strength to keep going when you feel weary. There are people waiting for what you carry, child. They may not know it yet, but the light I have placed within you is meant to shine in their darkness. As you walk in obedience, I will use you to bring healing, hope, and freedom to those around you. You are not walking this path for yourself alone, but for the sake of others who will be touched by my love through you. Stay close to me, and you will never lack. The world may offer you temporary pleasures, fleeting successes, but I offer you something far greater: eternal joy, lasting peace, and a purpose that goes beyond this life. Keep your heart set on me, and you will find everything you need. Do not let the distractions of the world pull you away from what I'm doing. There will be many voices, many opinions, trying to sway you, but remember that my voice is the one that matters most. When you feel uncertain, return to me. I will always be here, ready to guide you, to reassure you, and to give you the clarity you seek. In the days to come, child, there will be moments where you feel overwhelmed by the things happening around you. The world may seem chaotic, and the pressures may feel heavy upon your shoulders. But I want you to remember this: you're not alone in carrying those burdens. I have taken them upon myself long before you even realized their weight. When the world presses in, lean into me, for I will give you rest. This rest I speak of is not just physical. It goes far deeper than the rest your body seeks after a long day. It is a rest for your soul, a peace that surpasses understanding, a stillness that calms the storms within your heart. The rest I offer cannot be found in the things of this world, for it is rooted in my presence, in my promise that I will never leave you, nor forsake you. When you feel anxious about tomorrow, when the uncertainty of what's to come causes your heart to race, I want you to hear my voice whispering to you, do not be afraid, for I am with you. Your future is secure in my hands, and nothing can change the plans I have set in motion. There is no circumstance, no obstacle, no force that can derail what I am doing in your life. There will be times when you may question why certain things happen, or why certain prayers seem to go unanswered. But child, remember that I see the bigger picture. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Trust that what you cannot see right now will be made clear in time. I am working all things together for your good, even when it doesn't make sense in the moment. There will also be times when you feel the weight of others' expectations upon you, when you feel like you must meet certain standards to be accepted or loved. But hear me clearly. My love for you is not based on your performance. It is not something you can earn or lose. It is a gift, freely given, because you are mine. I loved you before you even knew me, and I will continue to love you, no matter what. You may feel like you've failed at times, like you've fallen short of what I've called you to do. But failure is not the end. It is not a final verdict on your worth or your purpose. It is simply a part of the process of growth. I use even your mistakes to shape you, to teach you, to draw you closer to me. Do not let the fear of failure keep you from stepping out in faith. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for a heart that is willing to follow me, even when the way is unclear. When you stumble, I will lift you up. When you fall, I will carry you. There is no place so low that my grace cannot reach, no mistake so great that my love cannot cover. I have already paid the price for every sin, every failure, every regret. It is finished, child. You do not need to live in the shadow of your past mistakes. I have made you new, and I am calling you to walk in the freedom I have given you. As you continue on this journey, there will be moments of great joy, moments where my blessings overflow in your life in ways you never imagined. But there will also be moments of testing, times when your faith will be stretched and refined. These tests are not meant to harm you, but to strengthen you. Like gold refined in the fire, your faith will emerge purer, stronger, and more resilient. Do not fear the fire, for I am with you in it. Just as I was with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the furnace, so too am I with you in the midst of your trials. The flames may be hot, but they will not consume you. I will bring you through to the other side, and when you emerge, you will see that the very thing you feared was the catalyst for your growth. There is a purpose to everything I allow in your life. Even the difficult moments serve a greater plan. You may not understand it now, but one day you will look back and see how I was weaving everything together for your good. In the meantime, trust in my timing. I know the desires of your heart, and I will bring them to pass in the perfect season. There is no need to rush ahead or to try to force things to happen. Rest in the knowledge that I am in control and that I am working even when you cannot see it. My timing is always perfect, and when the time is right, everything will fall into place. You've been waiting for answers, for direction, for clarity, and tonight marks the beginning of the unfolding of those answers. But remember, child, that my ways are often different from what you expect. The answers may not come in the way you envision, but they will come in the way that is best for you. Trust in my wisdom, for I know what is needed and when. As you step into this new season, I want you to keep your eyes fixed on me. There will be distractions, temptations to turn your gaze elsewhere, but stay focused on me. In me, you will find everything you need. I am your source of strength, your source of wisdom, your source of peace. When the world offers you temporary fixes, remember that I offer you eternal solutions. There is so much I want to do through you, child, and tonight is just the beginning. The plans I have for you extend far beyond what you can see right now. I have called you to be a light in the darkness, to be a voice of hope in a world that so desperately needs it. The gifts and talents I have placed within you are not just for your benefit. They are meant to bless others, to draw them closer to me. As you walk in obedience, you will see doors open that you never thought possible. You will find yourself in places of influence, not because of anything you've done, but because of what I am doing through you. Stay humble, child. Remember that it is my power at work within you, and not your own strength, that brings these opportunities. There will be those who try to take credit for what I am doing in your life, and there may be moments when you are tempted to take credit yourself. But always remember that apart from me, you can do nothing. It is my Spirit that empowers you, that enables you to walk in the fullness of what I have called you to do. Give me the glory, and I will continue to pour out my favor upon you. You will face opposition, for there will be those who do not understand what I am doing in your life. But do not be discouraged by their words or actions. I've overcome the world, and in me, you too will overcome. Stay steadfast in your faith, and do not be swayed by the opinions of others. Their words may sting, but they cannot change what I have spoken over your life. I am your defender, your shield, your refuge. When others rise up against you, I will be your vindicator. You do not need to fight in your own strength, for I will fight for you. Simply stand firm in the truth of who you are in me, and let me handle the rest. There is a battle raging in the spiritual realm, but do not be afraid, for I have already won the victory. The enemy may try to discourage you, to make you doubt the things I have spoken. But stand firm in my word. My promises are sure, and they will not fail. When the enemy whispers lies into your ear, remind yourself of the truth of my word. Speak my promises over your life, and watch as the lies of the enemy crumble before you. You are more than a conqueror through me, child. The battles you face are not meant to defeat you, but to strengthen you. I have equipped you with everything you need to stand strong in the face of adversity. My word is your sword, and my spirit is your guide. Lean on me, and I will give you the strength to overcome every obstacle in your path. As you continue to stand firm, child, there will come a time when you must make decisions that challenge your comfort. Know that these decisions are not to bring you fear or uncertainty, but to elevate you into the destiny I have designed specifically for you. At times you will find yourself at a crossroads, unsure of which way to go. But I want you to remember, I am the light to your path. You will not walk in darkness, for I will shine my light on the way forward. Each step you take, even when it feels slow or hesitant, is moving you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. I have not led you this far to leave you now. Every moment you've spent seeking my will, listening for my voice, has been preparing you for what is to come. There is no need for haste, child, for my timing is always perfect. You will move at the pace I have set for you, and in that rhythm you will find peace. Let your heart be at rest, knowing that I am in control. You do not need to strive or worry about the outcome. The victory is already yours through me. As you move forward, you will encounter new challenges, but do not let them shake your confidence. I have already overcome the world, and through me, you have the power to overcome as well. The key is to remain connected to me. I am the vine, and you are the branches. Without me, you can do nothing, but with me, you will bear much fruit. There are seasons of life, child, and just as the earth goes through its cycles of planting, growing, and harvesting, so too does your life. You are entering a season of harvest, but even in this season, there is more to come. The growth you have experienced has not been for nothing. Every tear, every moment of perseverance has been watering the seeds that I planted in your heart long ago. Now you will see the first signs of that growth begin to flourish, but even in abundance, you must remain humble. Do not forget where your blessings come from, for they are gifts from my hand. It is easy to be swept away by the excitement of what is new, to take pride in the fruit of your labor, but remember that I am the source of all good things. As you walk in this new season of provision, let gratitude guide your heart. And as you give thanks for what I am doing, I also call you to be generous. Freely you have received, now freely give. There are those around you who are in need of the same hope and encouragement that you have received from me. Do not hold back what I have given you, for your blessing was never meant to be kept to yourself. It was meant to overflow, touching the lives of those who are still waiting for their own breakthrough. You will find that as you pour out into others, I will continue to pour into you. There is no lack in my kingdom. What you give away, you will receive in even greater measure. Trust that in every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every offering of love, you are partnering with me in the work I am doing in the world. And as you partner with me, you will find that your own heart is filled to overflowing with joy, peace, and contentment. You have a purpose, child. There's a reason I have placed you where you are, in this time and in this place. The circumstances you find yourself in are not random or without meaning. I have positioned you for such a time as this, to be a light in the midst of darkness, a voice of hope in a world that so desperately needs it. There are people who will cross your path who need to hear what I have placed within you. Do not be afraid to speak, for I will give you the words. Your voice matters, child. Even when you feel small or insignificant, remember that I have chosen you to carry my message. The world may try to silence you, to tell you that you are not enough, but I'm telling you today that you are exactly who I need for this moment. I have equipped you with everything necessary to fulfill the calling I have placed on your life. When you feel unsure, look to me, and I will remind you of who you are. In the days ahead, you will find that doors begin to open in places you never expected. Opportunities that seemed out of reach will suddenly come into view, and I will guide you in which ones to step through. Not every door that opens is meant for you, but I will give you discernment to know the difference. Trust that I will lead you to the right places, to the people and situations that align with my will for your life. There will also be times when doors close, and though it may be painful in the moment, know that every closed door is part of my protection. I am shielding you from things that would have hindered your progress or caused you harm. What may feel like rejection is often my way of redirecting you towards something far greater than you imagined. Do not be discouraged when things do not go as planned, for my plans for you are always good. When you face disappointment, come to me. Do not let bitterness or frustration take root in your heart. Instead, bring your burdens to me, and I will exchange them for my peace. I am close to the brokenhearted, and I heal those who are crushed in spirit. When you feel the weight of the world pressing down on you, Remember that I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. You are never alone in your struggles. I see the battles you face, and I am fighting alongside you. The spiritual warfare around you is real, but greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. You are equipped with the full armor of God, and with that armor, you can stand firm against any attack that comes your way. Do not fear the darkness, for my light shines within you, and the darkness cannot overcome it. As you walk in the light of my presence, you will find that the shadows of doubt and fear begin to fade. I'm your confidence, child. I'm the one who strengthens you when you feel weak, who lifts you up when you feel low. There is nothing you cannot face when you are anchored in me. Remember my promises, for they are unshakable. I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. There is power in my name. When you speak my name over your situation, you are declaring my authority over every circumstance. There is no situation too big or too small for me to handle. Whether you are facing a mountain or a molehill, I am with you, and I will see you through. Trust that I am working in ways you cannot see, and that I am orchestrating every detail for your good. As you move forward, keep your eyes on me. Do not be distracted by what others are doing or saying. Your journey is unique, and the path I have laid out for you is designed specifically for you. Stay focused on what I am calling you to do, and do not compare your progress to anyone else's. You are running your own race, and I am cheering you on every step of the way. And when you stumble, when you feel like you've lost your way, remember that my grace is sufficient for you. You do not need to have everything figured out, for I am the one who holds your future in my hands. Rest in the knowledge that I am with you, guiding you, directing your steps, and bringing you into the fullness of what I have planned. As this night comes to pass, know that it marks the beginning of something new. You are stepping into a season of purpose, a time of fulfillment, and a place of deeper intimacy with me. The things that have weighed heavily on your heart are being lifted, and you will find that my joy is your strength. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I have gone before you, and I am making a way. Remember, child, that I love you with an everlasting love. Nothing can separate you from that love, not height nor depth, not angels nor demons, not the present nor the future. You are mine, and I am yours. As you go forth, walk in the confidence of knowing that you are deeply loved, fully known, and never alone. Now take this message and let it be a reminder to you in the days ahead. When you face uncertainty, come back to these words. When you need strength, return to my promises. I will always be here, ready to speak, ready to listen, ready to guide you. You are my beloved child, and I am with you always. Amen.